Greetings, children of the screen, your friendly neighborhood nerd scum here once again.
Along with Bree.
And Logan.
And welcome to another edition of What You Mean You Ain't Seen. Guys, so, we've seen The Crow, the best of the franchise. And we've seen The Crow City of Angels, like a reasonably decent follow-up, you know. And we've seen The fucking Crow Wicked Prayer.
Bad.
Yeah. But guys, what you mean you ain't seen The Crow Salvation? The Crow Salvation, originally released in the year 2000, rated R, coming in at 102 minutes. Directed by Barrett Nirali, written by Chip Johansson, with a cast that includes Kristen Dunst, William Atherton, Debbie Phan, Eric Mabius, Fred Ward, Jodie Lynn O'Keefe, Dale Midkiff, Bill Munday, Walton Goggins, and Tim DeKay. Alright guys, so general thoughts, Crow Salvation.
It was fun. It was a clusterfuck and a mess, and like some of the people didn't really think. I thought they didn't know what they were doing, but it was fun. It was fun.
It was cool, man. Yeah, it was fun. Didn't know what the fuck was going on sometimes, though.
Yeah.
So.
Fair. Those are both fair. I would say that this movie is a mixed bag.
Oh my god.
But it's still relatively fun. It's definitely got some cool stuff in it.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and explore a little bit of that. What was your favorite thing out of The Crow Salvation?
Okay, my favorite thing would be the soundtrack, probably.
Cool.
Yeah.
Soundtrack? Oh.
Yeah. It's cheese and like cringy, but like I feel like it makes it fun.
All right. What was your 3 favorite parts of the soundtrack?
Oh God, don't.
What's your 3 favorite songs?
It's gotta be the techno remix.
Was it the Kid Rock song? Was it the Kid Rock song?
Definitely that one for sure.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
Was it techno? I don't remember. Rob Zombie?
Yeah,
They
there
had-
is a Rob Zombie song, a legit good... No, don't get me wrong. Some of the songs on the soundtrack are cool.
Yeah.
But this
There was-
movie...
Placement, I think, is like...
Placement
a big-
is definitely suspect within terms of the movie.
Yeah.
And this movie came out in the year 2000. There is no other fucking year this soundtrack could exist in. Like, it is the only one where you have this conglomeration of people, because there's also a couple of more, like, mainstream poppy songs.
Yeah.
Because, like, even though they know that most of the kids are going to buy this movie are the kids who exclusively shop at Hot Topic, but still, they also know that they want to sell the soundtrack to a few other people, and if they put, like, 3 bland bullshit middle ground, like, gruff, throaty, like, pop songs on there, that they can maybe move a fucking few more units. So they're on the soundtrack, and they're just, like, inserted in the most random ass places in this movie. If we're talking about just the soundtrack divorced from the movie, existing over here in the year 2000, where it's rockin' balls out hardcore, yeah, sure, why not? Like, I've owned worse soundtracks, why not?
Yeah.
But
For sure.
But yeah, I would say the placement of some of the songs in the movie is
Just
definitely suspect. The Rob Zombie song is perfectly used for the car chase. They're like, this is the one song we have that everybody knows, and
Yeah.
we know that it
Spent
fucking
all our
rocks.
fucking money on
We spent
it.
most of our money on it so that we could have that one name on the soundtrack. And he was on the last soundtrack with White Zombie, so it'll like make fans think that we give a fuck. So, yeah. That was very well used. I'll give them credit for that. But yeah, soundtrack, sure.
It was fun, damn it.
It's not even the movie. It's just
even-
it's movie accessories.
Part of the movie.
The woman that loves Wicked Prayer. Like,
God,
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Fuck you. All right, and that's for you, sir.
Corvus.
Corvus,
Yeah.
the Crow,
The Crow.
or the Avatar of the Crow.
The
I
avatar of the
suppose.
Crow. Yeah. Not so much him, like, you know, his look and all that, just like the, the acting, man. Like
Eric
just,
Mavis.
Yeah.
Um,
Eric Mavis.
He's an he's an actor.
No, like he's so funny. Like, I mean, he's trying to do like the Brandon Lee thing. And
Yes.
it works. It's fine. And
Yeah.
like, especially in some places, like his little liners are just greatness.
Yeah.
You're like,
All his best moments in this movie are when he's imitating Brandon Lee.
yeah, yeah.
Which is, on one hand, it's like, I do actually legitimately like all those moments. On the other hand, it's like, couldn't you do your own thing?
Yeah.
But then when we see him try to do his own thing,
Very awkward.
it's very awkward.
And like just dead. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
It's-
lack of a better term.
It's
Just-
one of those moments where you're looking at him and you're like, is this guy a male model?
Yeah.
Like,
Which, well, he is.
I was
yeah,
gonna say-
yeah.
Well, but yeah, it sucks because, man, like, really, like, I'd be okay if he just imitated, like, Brandon. Like, I mean, because you're really in that. Like, you,
By the time you get to the third movie and
Yeah.
you're in the low budget directed video like section, like that's kind of what people would be okay with that.
yeah.
That's kind of what
Yeah.
people are almost certain
And
people
he-
are paying for.
He did
Yeah.
fine. Like, he did a great job. So, I mean,
Yeah.
You know, like, if you did that the whole movie, no quarrel.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
quarrel.
However, I did also find that anytime he had big scenes where he had to, like, whether it's sad or angry, anytime he has to get, like, big, like, he doesn't know where the balance is. Like, those moments, when he's, like, a crazy, snide douchebag asshole who's about to kill you, he's rocking it.
Yeah.
But, like, anytime that, like, we're supposed to emotionally connect to the character, I feel it falls flat.
Yeah.
So again, it's a really mixed bag. There's a lot of stuff I really like in his performance. But there's also a lot of stuff where I'm like, really, guys? This is the best you could fucking do?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is it? And I mean, like, I give him credit for an admirable try. Like, I can see what he's going for in the movie, and I don't know if it's just that he was still very new to acting, or if it's that he didn't have the time or the direction that he needed, but somewhere the character just doesn't, for
Clash,
me,
like, or he-
come together
yeah, no.
perfectly. But you can definitely see cool stuff in there, and he definitely has really great moments in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
So like he's not just a horrible actor, but like they definitely should have figured out a way to play more to his strengths. And I will definitely give him that he is better than Edward Furlong in The Crow Wicked Prayer. I will I will give
Yeah,
him
there was
that.
at least like effort, like
There-
clearly
yeah.
an effort given.
He-
Like he tried to stay true to the character.
Yes. And at least on some of the days of shooting, more than one, he gave an actual fuck.
I was gonna say, yeah, he gave a shit. Like,
So I
multi hair thing going on. And all.
yeah, like continuity
Oh my
errors,
God,
all
yeah.
that shit. I will give the man that he gave a fuck and that he cared, like he tried. Good on you, bro.
yeah.
You're in the third Crow movie. Not everybody would have given a fuck. You did. So I do appreciate that as a fan.
Oh god.
So yeah. Fair. My favorite thing about the Crow Salvation is that it's not the Crow Wicked Prayer. No, what I mean is that it is not completely horrible.
Yeah.
Like we've mentioned, and I think about both of y'all's favorite things, there are legitimately good elements in this movie.
Yeah.
None of them are consistently good enough for me to pick them as my fucking favorites, but there are consistently, like, good things that crop up in the movie. The
Yeah.
movie has some very good writing in terms of, like, the Crow's dialogue, Alex's dialogue. Like we were saying in that scene where it's like, where the fuck did you come from? It's like, oh, the Big Bang, primordial ooze.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
Fallen from a benevolent creator.
Yes, like that's
maybe.
yeah, like it's pretentious, but it's also good and
Yeah.
it plays out really well.
Yeah.
There's also a couple of action sequences that, while they're very like TV budget feeling, they're solid for what they are. The car chase really works. They do some like cool tricks that like you didn't just see something real big and expensive, but you can go along with it,
Yeah.
you know. I feel that like a lot of the costume design in the movie is pretty solid, where clearly they didn't have the kind of budget that the previous two movies had.
Yeah.
I think that like the idea of how he gets the marks for being the avatar of the Crow, instead of it just being painted with like the electrocution and stuff, and leaving the scars, and even like the scene where he like peels away like his old flesh, revealing like this new like spirit of vengeance type thing. Like that is a really great concept,
Yeah,
and
so
like
cool.
With the
What-
right budget and you
Yeah.
know, people, you could make that really awesome.
yes, and in this movie, I'd say it's about
Yeah.
80% effective.
I would say, yeah.
It would be more effective. Like the scene where he actually pulls it off is pretty effective, even though like I would have preferred him to be a little bit more gross or to look less like the
Himself.
real actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then as the movie goes on, the consistency of the makeup is very shoddy. So it doesn't really hold the illusion, but the concept is really interesting and cool. So I can get behind that. And like we were saying, Eric Mabus has some decent scenes.
He tried somewhere.
Yeah. And like they have a great supporting cast, but they're pretty much wasted. Like Kirsten or whatever the fuck she wants to be called.
It's Kirsten.
Weird teeth lady. Like she's given a lot to do in the movie, and like it's not her best stuff.
Even the villains are fine.
Yeah,
Like,
I
have no
love
problem.
Fred Ward. And in every scene he's in this movie, I think he's amazing. Like, he's taking nothing on the page and turning it into fucking, like, just like, he's just chewing up the scenery like a motherfucker. I love it so much.
Yeah.
But, like, he has jack shit to do until the second half of the movie where, like, really the movie just slows the fuck down hardcore. The supporting cast, like, Home Dude, you know, we were talking about him a minute ago, who plays her father, like, who's been in Die Hard and Ghostbusters, like, he's really solid in the movie. But, like, he dies a third of the way in, and then, like, what the fuck else? Like, okay. Yeah, and then they have people who I know at the time they weren't super famous, but like Walton Goggins is so goddamn wasted in this movie.
Goddamn.
Yeah, he's goddamned wasted. Goggins wasted. It's fucking atrocious because he is brilliant and, in my opinion, has the best line in the movie, which is when they're about to kill the guy who's got the wife and the baby. And he just has a moment where, like, he starts to really lose it, and he's just like, hey, how about you turn the goddamn baby down?
I forgot to even mention.
Yeah.
I fucking love that scene.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's not at all what. Like, you could have shut that fucking baby up or something, you know, and he's just like, can you just turn the gun?
Yeah, like, he's so disassociated from
Over it.
everything that's going on
Yeah.
that, like, oh my god, it's just a brilliant line, and it comes out of nowhere in a really serious scene and really breaks the tension in a nice way that, like, now his performances are known for. And you just know that's something that he had to have just added on the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, my favorite thing about the movie is that, like, there are a lot of good elements, and I would say that, like, the good elements or the fun elements probably outweigh the things that really bother me. Like, the things that are good are better than how bad the things that are bad are. And that's probably my favorite thing about the movie. That I can fucking watch it. Alright, guys, so what was your least favorite thing out of the Crow Salvation?
Mine was stupid and small. When his his hair, it changes like, all the time.
Yeah, it does.
It's very annoying.
It really is. It really is. Like, it's...
In like
Flat
close-up
top.
shots too, like you'll see his like little tuft back here, and then it's like way longer, and you're like, dude, what movie are we in right now?
In the fucking prison escape, they go to a close-up of him before he jumps off and turns into the fucking bird?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a shot in there before that where they go to a close-up, and he's got a fucking flat top.
Yeah, like shaved.
Like... And I know they went to a close-up just because they thought, oh, well, we can hide that and obscure it. No, you can't.
No.
That is...
Not when his hair is, like, perfectly, like, a widow's peak.
Oh my god.
Like, off to the sides, and
Yeah,
then you shave it off.
It was
No,
so
no,
bad.
it was so bad. And it's not even like some movies it's like, oh, you come back and you do... And that's the thing with the side, like, the short stuff. Like, I get it. Reshoots. You had
Yeah.
to come back and reshoot stuff. I get it.
It happens.
You can get a wig, okay? It's not that expensive. And beyond that, though, like... all through the movie, his hair is constantly changing. Like, whoever it was who took care of their hair on the set should have, like, had a model to go off of. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, did he just do his own hair and makeup? I don't know. What the
real.
fuck? But yeah, it is a little thing, but because it is so inconsistent, it is really fucking distracting.
Yeah.
Especially,
And-
yeah, especially when in the course of one action sequence, you will see his hair change like 8 goddamn fucking times,
Oh, it's so bad.
and that's not even accounting for when it's a stunt man. Which, in fairness, the stunt man always seems to have the haircut of like the proto Crow.
Yeah.
When he's doing the escape, where it's
Yeah.
like the one
Right,
link.
just the
Yeah. So apparently the stuntman or somebody was taking care of his hair.
Right.
But your lead actor, no.
He didn't know he didn't get the memo or something because
Yeah.
it's so distracting.
The hair and makeup people must have all been like focused on
The snack table.
Kirsten Dunst.
Or two.
God, I don't know why Kristen Dunst is getting so much hate in this video. As for you, sir,
kind of right into what y'all said. Yeah, like consistency overall. I don't know if it was editing or producer or whoever, but because we talked about it, like the editor and some other people are like pretty popular. They've done some TV
yeah,
shows
they've
that we
done a
really
lot of
like.
stuff.
Like over the, this could have been their first one. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, like there was so many scenes, especially like 2 or 3 scenes with Mavis when the crow flies off, or they cut to the crow flying,
Yeah.
and you're like, he fucking turned into the crow, or what's the crow
Yeah.
doing? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the
And,
implication.
You know, it's like he's in a prison cell. There's no fucking way the crow got in there.
Right.
But like, yeah,
Yeah.
it makes no sense. And so many times in that movie, that was like my least favorite thing was I just sit there and like, the
What?
fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you lose track. You're like, wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Like
it's-
5 different shots, and he's making 5 different faces, and then we're cutting back to this bitch that I forgot she was even in this scene.
Yeah, there is a serious lack of
Yeah.
coherency.
Yes.
And it's not even like, I don't know, like you're saying, like the editing. First off, like the editing in this movie, I'm not a fan.
A lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a lot of shitty music video style editing
Yeah.
that's trying to like
The
make
flashback,
things more exciting.
The flashbacks with the things, like
Yeah.
long drawn out stories. You're like, the
Yeah,
fuck?
Yeah.
where like in
I
the
forgot what we were even doing.
yeah, and like in the commentary they talk about how like you need to feel that relationship in order for the movie to work and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, we got that in the first movie without needing a 10-minute cutaway.
Yeah.
You know, and like they tried to make the flashbacks look different and feel different, and I get that, but still it's like, man, like your movie doesn't have the proper momentum. Like I said, about halfway through the movie, we get to the biggest action scene in the movie. And from then, it just feels less like a movie and a coherent plot as much as like, oh, well, now we're doing this, and now we're doing this,
Yeah.
and now we're doing this.
And the
now
only
we're
thing
doing
that
this.
saves us is his witty ass stuff. Every
Yeah.
time he does something witty, we're like, oh,
Yeah.
enjoyable scene.
And the fact that, like, yeah, Fred Ward becomes a more present player
Right.
in it. And again, like, whenever he shows up, it's like, I don't know what's happening, but I don't give a fuck because it's awesome.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I can enjoy myself.
But yeah, no, like, inconsistency and uncoherent is definitely an issue this movie has on, like, every front. I don't think that there's one aspect of the film where that's not a problem, whether it be writing, acting, directing, editing, sound design, like, costuming, set design.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of those things, there's a lot of factors that go into making a movie. So I don't, like, I get that this was probably rough. It's the
Yeah.
third Crow movie. You're doing it on, like, a very small budget. You're trying to do something cool and creative, and it's just not there. But that's the problem. It's just,
Not there.
like, it's not there. It doesn't all come together.
Yeah.
It's, and, like, it creates something that, as we've said, is kind of watchable, but, like, not satisfying
Yeah.
in the end.
No, it really wasn't.
And as for me, I mean, like, we've covered most of everything for the
All
most
the
part.
bases.
But my least favorite thing about this movie is that, like, especially when it came out, I really wanted to like it so much because I love The Crow, and, like, I want it to be good, and I want it to like it. And there are good elements to it. So my least favorite thing is that, like, this movie forces you to, like, fucking go mining for gold. Like, you have to fucking, like, get the fucking movie and, like, separate all the fucking bullshit, or trying to be, oh no, yes, there was this moment that made it worth this jewel makes it worth the whole viewing experience, even though it's got bullshit and bullshit and bullshit and bullshit on every side of it. This was wonderful. Now let's find another one. Let's find another one. You have to look for the good things, and then as you're looking for the good things, you end up finding things that when you first watched the movie was like, what? I don't care for, no, that's alright, whatever, let's move on. And then you start, like, having to look for good things, so you see it again, and it's like the scene where, like, he wants to prove to Kristen Dunst that, like, fucking life is worth living, and the best way for him to do that is to implant the memories of his sister's rape and murder into her head. Like, not just show it to her, but she feels it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's how the power works.
Yeah.
And that's something that, upon, like, my first couple of viewings, I was just like, oh no, like, he's just showing her what happened. No! Like, once you start examining it, you start seeing that, like, the problems in the movie go way deeper. Having your kind of, like, pseudo dark heroic character scar a girl for life so that she knows that life's worth living.
Right.
There's better ways to do that.
Better ways.
Following a tombstone crying blood.
Yeah.
That's so asinine.
Yeah.
Looking, by the way.
By the way, guys, if you want to hear some riveting Tombstone conversation, check out the commentary to The Crow Salvation, because they did a lot of research. They did a lot of research for that Tombstone, and they want you to know about it, because it was hard. Because it's a tombstone, you see.
Jesus. Fucking.
So anyway,
That
yeah.
fucking cries blood.
So yeah, I mean,
Oh, God.
my least favorite thing, like I said, it's probably that there's so much bad in the movie that, like, you really have to go looking for the good. I really want to like it. It's The Crow. But, you know, fuck me, right?
The Crow legacy continues when a young man is wrongfully accused of murder. Now, with the guidance of the Crow, he sets out to find the killer.
Where did you come from?
What do you want?
I want to know why.
I can't be alive. Eric Mabius, Kirsten Dunst. The Crow. Salvation.
Right on, guys. So, would you recommend The Crow Salvation?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, if you fucked up and won't watch Wicked Prayer first because you saw our video,
Good prayer's awesome.
you may as well work backwards, man. Like, you can start with this one next, and you'll be alright.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be okay if you watched Wicked
Yeah, it's
Prayer.
got some great moments. If anything, like a highlight reel, because, like, it's got
Yeah.
some solid shit in it, but it's just
Yeah, the
there's
car chase
so
is pretty
much
dope.
other stuff that you're like, my God, what the hell is
Yeah.
going on?
If you watched Wicked Prayer, by all means watch this movie, because it's not going to be worse than that. If you made it through that, you can make
Yeah,
it through this,
that's
that's for
fair.
sure. But in general, as much as I do like things in this movie, I normally don't recommend it past, like, just a... Honestly, if someone is a fan of the franchise, and it's just like, you should see this. But, like, if you're not familiar with the franchise or a fan of the franchise, I don't honestly think there's anything for you in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Like, none
That's
of the
fair.
actors give iconic performances to them, just as much as I love Fred Ward in it. Like, this isn't an iconic Fred Ward performance or anything.
Right.
So, like, as, like, an offhand anomaly, like, if you got nothing better to watch, sure. But, like, I'm a fanatic who loves the franchise. That's why I own it. This movie's really hard to find. Much harder than Wicked Prayer, which is fucking atrocious. But, like, yeah. I mean, like, it's not the worst thing you could watch. That's my recommendation on it.
Yeah.
And that's weird, because normally I'm very, like, yes, whether it's good or bad, you should watch this fucking movie. But with this one, I'm like, yeah, whatever you want to do, fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Fuck it. Sure.
It's no Highlander 6.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. It's no Highlander 6. The Source. Right on, children of the screen. Thank you very much for joining us for another edition of What You Mean You Ain't Seen, The Crow Salvation.
Good night, guys.
Deuces.
And if you like this video, then please leave a like, share it with your friends. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that little bell so you can get updates on all the dope motherfucking content we'll have coming out in the future. Furthermore, guys, if you'd like to follow us on Instagram or Twitter, we'll have the link for that in the description below. And if you have missed out on any of the previous episodes of What You Mean You Ain't Seen, we are wrapping this sucker up, moving up to episode 50, where we're going to do Cannibal Holocaust. Now is the perfect time to go back and catch up on all the episodes. I will have the playlist in the description below. Once again, thank you very much, children of the screen. Have a good motherfucking night. Nerds Gun motherfucking out.